Hey, what is up? Flash Anime bringing you another summer seasonal review for the series Fate Kaleid Prisma Illya. And this is basically a 10-episode series by Silverlink, who kind of does like a lot of random shows. This season they're doing Watsumote, so it's weird seeing them do an action series. Yeah, which I would classify as action. And yeah, the taglines for this series would be like it's a magical girl, but set in the like an alternate universe for Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night type of world. But yeah, in the end, I would classify it more of an action series, comedy / drama series. Even though there's obviously the magical girls, and that kind of does turn people away from this series. I would think, you know, because magical girls are usually it's gonna be a light and fluffy, cute girls doing cute things type of series. But if you get past that, you know, genre thing, you can find it's really fun. I mean, like I said, the comedy was one of the selling points for me. First episode we have you know, Rin, who's a big Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night character, who is a magical girl in the beginning, but she loses her power halfway through the first episode because her magical staff, which can actually talk and interact with her, sees that she's not fit for being a master anymore, so she leaves because she's tired of being abused by her. And she finds Illya, and basically they make a contract and all this, and she becomes a magical girl. And the main story is she's supposed to find these cards, which are the servants from the Fate world, which in this season we saw a Rider, Caster, Assassin, Saber, and Berserker at near the end of the episode series. So it was kind of nice seeing those little things kind of pop up. So I was not expecting that. I mean, they are in the opening. I was just thinking, oh, this is going to be typical Monster of the Week type of magical girl series, but in fact it was not. They have a few handful of episodes they did not fight at all. So, and speaking of the fighting in this series, the animation for those battles were just amazing to me. I loved watching when they fought Castor the first time. It was just, I don't know, it was awesome to me because we had Rin and Miyu, who's the second girl they introduced, and both of them together as a team just are really fun to watch. Even though Miyu's kind of this quiet, she's kind of the tough girl. She doesn't really express much emotion towards anyone. And while Illya is the complete opposite. She's very emotional, gets scared, and she freaks out all the time. Even during the first fight, when they fought, I think it was, yeah, they fought Rider, she was like screwing up everything, messing up, and wasn't doing anything much, but kind of running away. But yeah, we had some cool stuff with the fights, and even during the fights we had like Illya transformed into Archer, and she was like just whipping ass with like swords and stuff like that. But it was weird that they had a couple moments where Miyu and Illya were both swinging around Excalibur, basically Saber's weapon, and it was kind of weird seeing that. I mean, I was not expecting them to be able to transform into the servants themselves, but that was kind of a nice little treat for me. And for story-wise, I would say the story was kind of weak at some moments. It was just kind of like all this drama of friendship and Miyu just being a kind of a jerk to Illya half the time. While, you know, even though the story was kind of weak, the drama was kind of nicely executed. They didn't drag it on too long, even though there are some moments that kind of make you rage. You're just like, you know, get over it, whatever. Especially when they reveal that Ilya's power, it almost kills everyone in one episode. And thankfully, if Miyu wasn't there, she saved everyone, and they kind of have this fight where Miyu doesn't want to fight with Illya ever again. But we all know that doesn't last long because in the end, these two team up once again for this like weird combo with 5-6 different Excaliburs flying around. It was crazy, and they used it to fight Berserker. So. Let's see. The only things I would say for the negatives would be maybe 10 episodes was kind of weak. I felt the series needed more episodes because they didn't really get to the other characters that I wanted to see. And there was some fan service in the series, but mostly revolving around the like bath scenes. And half the time you didn't really see much, you know, nudity besides, like I said, the bath and things like that. The other negative thing would be the school elements. They do have episodes where they're in the school doing stuff with other students, which I like the side characters. They just didn't really do anything for me, so I kind of think that was just kind of a waste of time, honestly, for me. But I guess you can't have them fighting all the time, which is fine with me. Now, there was a season 2 announced near the end, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm hoping season 2 has more episodes, but we'll see what happens. They may want to stick with the 10 episode formula. And there is even a hint maybe of Gilgamesh might be in this second season, but I'm not sure if he's going to be like a normal human or like a kind of a mage like a Rin, which would be kind of interesting if they did something like that, or just make Gilgamesh as like the regular card character. But I don't know. We'll see how they do with that. And Waver was kind of in the season 2 or season 1 like character list, so I'm kind of wondering when is he gonna appear. So overall, we'll give the series maybe like a 7 out of 10. Because like I said, the fighting was cool, but the story and drama bits were kind of annoying for me. While the animation kind of gets the high points for me. So anyway, that's been my Fate Collider Prisma Illya review for season 1. Hopefully season 2 is longer and more entertaining. So see you guys next time for whatever I choose to review next. Peace.